Minute Admin here, and I just wanted to come here and talk about why a tech job is the best job. And I've been thinking about how to actually say this to people or actually tell this to people, but I'm just going to go off the cusp. And the reason why I'm going to talk about this today is because I saw a Facebook post by a guy who was talking about how he spends $40 a month on cookies, but in his childhood, his family was rushing to the store basically to put in the mortgage payment, and so they could avoid a $40 late fee. Now, I think the moral of that story was he grew up where he was struggling with money, or his parents were struggling with money. He saw that. Now he's able to spend a little bit on luxury things. That's not the purpose, but the purpose is he's able to now afford things and, have a lifestyle that doesn't force him to wonder where the next paycheck is coming from. So the reason why I started this live today about this subject, why a tech job is the best job, is because of that story that I saw earlier today. So I'm going to talk about why I personally believe a tech job is the best job right now. So I'll just get into it. First and foremost, as you can see, I literally have my shirt off right now and I'm looking at this beautiful skyline, these mountain views in Lakeside, California. I woke up extremely early today, got all of my studying done, got all of my meetings completed, and I also got ahead on a couple of things I needed to work on. So I'm already ahead for the next day. And I just told myself, hey, look, for lunch, just come out here and check out the city. So my number one reason why a tech job is the best job is because freedom. Like, you see people talking about going and starting some sort of like Shopify store or some sort of online learning course or doing drop shipping or starting your own business, when in reality, everybody who's trying to start that is really just looking for freedom, time freedom at the end of the day. We all want to buy our time back. We can make more money, but we can never buy our time back. So everybody ultimately is looking for a way to be free and be away from the chains that have pretty much dictated our world for the past 200 years, ever since the invention of the car, however long that was. But, the idea of having somebody inside of an office working there when they're literally just logging onto a computer is absolutely mind-blowing to me, first of all, because I did that. And I was literally logging into Salesforce every day, and I told myself, I got to get out of here and I got to work remote. So the idea of having somebody work in an office is already limiting your time as it is. So that's why you got to get into a tech job that allows you to travel the world and just work from your laptop or work from your phone. So that's the number one reason I believe that a tech job is the best job. You get to work from anywhere in the world. You have your time back. Basically, you get to do whatever you want to do. If you obviously schedule your day out the right way and prioritize the right things. And then the second reason is just the whole entire ecosystem of, people in tech. From what I've seen, a lot of people in tech are very open-minded to new ideas. And I only say that because, you have to innovate in the tech world. You have to think about new ideas. There's so many startups in the tech world. There's so many companies that are just trying to figure things out. The amount of creativity and community that you have in an industry like tech where people are just figuring stuff out, it's like the wild, wild west. You're just going to be in a creative environment. So that's my second reason that I say why a tech job is the best job. Right now, those are my two biggest reasons. I could come up with a whole other list of reasons why a tech job is the best job. But really, number one is you get complete time freedom. Like, you don't have to start a business to get a tech job in Salesforce. Like, You don't have to go get an LLC. You don't have to go through the legal hoops. You don't have to do any of that stuff where it takes you like 2 years to try to start a business. You can literally just learn Salesforce, go work for a company. They give you a W-2. You're paid like any other employee, but the salaries are better because you're in tech. And you're able to live like somebody who owns their own business. So, like I said, I'm in Lakeside, California. It's in the middle of the workday. I've been up since probably 5 in the morning working and got all my meetings done since everybody's ahead of me in the time zones. And I'm just out on this walk. So I definitely don't want to come off as somebody who's like, oh, this is some get-rich-quick scheme. This is something that you can just do out of the blue. Definitely not that. You got to put in the hours to study for the Salesforce certifications and do what it takes to get that experience and get that knowledge so you can get the job. But this is definitely not some get-rich-quick scheme. This is not some do whatever you want anytime you want. This is a real job that you have, but allows you to have that freedom that I was talking about a little bit earlier in this video. So if you have any questions about just what it's like to work in the tech world, what it's like to work in Salesforce, what the day-to-day life is like, just go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. And I will be reading those comments. I'll be either responding to them on text, or I'll be responding like via the comment section, or I'll be responding to them by just making another YouTube live here. So with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this video from Lakeside, California. Kalen Moss, Mint Admin, out.